There's some RVs that I really like to show you guys that have really special, unique features, or maybe a really cool out-of-the-box floor plan design, but they may not be the most practical for a family or a person looking to camp. And then there's some like this that just make a whole lot of sense for any family looking to camp. So let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Miles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here in San Diego still taking a look at this Forest River Aurora. This is a 27 BHS, and I think this is just a very practical camper for a family looking to camp, most likely with kids. It may not have the most viral worthy, show-stopping aspects to it, because a lot of campers don't need that. There's a lot of campers that I show on this channel that I think are really cool and unique and out of the box, but their audience of a actual prospective buyer is very niche. Now this here I think will actually fit a lot more of what a broad general public is looking for in a camper designed for a family. So before we get into that, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. Again, just a great layout. And then we are here at the Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, taking a look at this RV. So if you appreciate me taking time to now actually travel around the whole country over the last year showing you RVs, make sure to subscribe to this channel, as there's going to be a whole lot of more video content coming if you're new here. And again, I travel all over the country to film these RVs for you and show you all of the best RVs I can find to show you. So make sure to do that. And then as we go through this RV, definitely want to know your thoughts and comments, and let me know what you think, and if you think this is a practical camper for a family. Now before we step inside, there's a couple things to talk about. First of all, this is considered an entry-level travel trailer. It is an aluminum sided RV. So you have this corrugated aluminum siding and wood framed. So you can see the wood frame pieces through there. Both of those aspects make this more of a entry-level travel trailer, both keeping it, more lightweight, or not lightweight, sorry, more low in price, so it's a more ease of entry. Now, the one drawback to an aluminum-sided RV, and this one actually has an example I can show you, this exact one we're taking a look at, it is susceptible to getting dented. So something here hit that, and they are going to have to repair that, or just offer more significant discounts for some of that damage there on this exact model. But that is something that it is susceptible to. It's also a little bit more susceptible to hail damage. So all things to be considered. Now here in San Diego where I'm filming, that's probably not too much of an issue for y'all, but I live in Dallas and hail is an issue there. So at the very least would recommend covered storage for something like this. Now let's look at the exact specs, because this is a little bit of a big travel trailer. Fully loaded is 9,604 pounds. Dry weight is 6,735 pounds, and it's 33.5 feet long with a cargo carrying capacity of 2,810 pounds. So with all that being said, to be on the safe side, I would definitely recommend a half-ton truck, or not a half-ton, a 3/4 ton truck, especially because of the length on this. I mean, I have seen videos online of half-ton trucks towing trailers that are not even this long, and the trailers just end up flipping the truck, especially if they tow through some wind. So definitely would recommend a 3/4 ton truck for something this size. But if you have a really heavy-duty half-ton, maybe if you want to risk it, that's on you, but I would definitely recommend a 3/4 ton. Underneath here, battery disconnect, two 20-pound propane bottles. You have a manual tongue jack up there. Your passenger storage compartment. It does have solar on the roof, awning outside, and it looks like this is going to have a 6-gallon, I don't know the water heater size on this yet, so we'll wait till we come back outside to see if there's a water heater on the other side, or if that's the water heater panel right there. But I do want to show you, actually, no, wait till we come back outside to see the outdoor kitchen, because there is an outdoor kitchen out here, and when we come outside, we'll take a look at it. But we're going to snap this a little bit wider angle lens on to step inside. You have a color changing LED light bar underneath the awning, so that you can set to whatever color you want. You can see the awning covers both entry doors. You have a single exterior JBL outdoor speaker, and then you have a solid step entering in. So this MORryde solid step here. It does give you a more traditional entry step there, which is nice, because if you're parked too close to another trailer or a wall or anything like that, you actually can't swing these steps out of the door. But you can get into that door there because the steps actually store up underneath the camper, as opposed to these steps that store up in the door, which make it hard to get inside the RV, or near impossible to get inside the RV without being able to get those steps down. Now, as we walk inside, again, like I said, there's really nothing like crazy about this RV, except the fact that it is just a really good floor plan layout. So much floor space in here. You can see your slide out there. This whole slide out goes all the way back to this wall. Now with this slide closed, you can still get to the bathroom through that other entry door into the bedroom. So already knocked that out. You have bathroom access, and you will be able to access everything here. So like you have this massive pantry. Look at this, y'all. Huge pantry there for all of your food. No washer dryer connections in here though, so you do not have the capability to do washer dryer in this camper, unfortunately. I think it might have been a nice touch maybe to add that there, but that would have also eaten up a lot of storage space if someone chose to do a washer dryer in there. You have this huge U-shaped dinette, and if that was the only seating, it would probably bum me out a little bit, but it's not. You also get the sofa right here, and this sofa will make out into a bed, so it is a trifold sofa, makes out into about a full-size bed. And you have the sofa there. If you want to put a TV in your camper, TV would go right there. So not a bad viewing angle from where the sofa is, especially if you just kind of sit back into the corner of the sofa. If you're going to watch like a long movie, maybe it's not super ideal, as the booth dinette's going to be directly across from your TV, but you also can get a swivel mount for your TV to make it a more desirable viewing position. Then as we turn around, you have your bunks up here, and these are really good sized bunk beds there. You have the steps going up so you can make it more easy to get into the second bunk. Plus you have this lip here from the sofa that you can use for kids to kind of get up into that second bunk. You have privacy curtains that are going to wrap all the way around. So you see how this privacy curtain here, it actually goes around the corner back into that space there to really offer a lot of privacy for the person in these bunks. I mean, a great spot for kids. I just think about too, if you have kids or whatnot and you just want to come inside to watch a movie during your camping trip or something like that. I mean, the kids can just lay in their bunk beds and have a spot to still see the TV watching a movie, making it easier for them to fall asleep and take a nap or whatever it may be. Good spot too for them just to sit and play with a tablet or any video games they may have or whatnot, but still be connected with the rest of the family. So you don't have like a privacy door here, and you don't have the bunks just pushed back into a corner like most models that make it feel more disconnected. This is really feeling like it's kind of part of the same space in a sense, but you still have the privacy curtain there for when you do want that privacy. You have storage through here, AC ducting up above this bunk, and USB ports there in the wall, and that does have a USB Type-C connection, so it has that faster charging USB Type-C cable. It does have a light up underneath this bed here as well. Don't know where the cap for that light went, but that's an easy fix. And then you have a little cubby right here, outlet here by the step, and storage underneath this step there. Little bit of a jump to get up to that second bunk as there's no ladder. And then kids can just hop down right onto the sofa. I mean, I just think this, my family, we've had various different bunkhouse travel trailers. Now we have a bunkhouse fifth wheel. And I think a layout like this is really that perfect in between of like not too small and compact, but also not too outrageously big, and gives an environment where everybody can just kind of hang out in unison with one another, but everybody has kind of their own designated space. This is what I really like about it. U-shaped table, again, the legs underneath this table, they will be removable, so you can drop this down into a bed, and that will give you over a 6-foot long bed there, with this being a U-shaped dinette. You will have access to storage up underneath here, and good to see as well, this uses a really thick board underneath there. It's not a thin board they're using for underneath the dinette. You have storage underneath there, storage on both sides. Let's see, I can't tell if it wraps around, and a lot of times the storage, oh, it does, nice. Yep. Storage underneath there as well. Not accessible from outside, but you do have that storage space. Nice big window, pull down black pleated shades on your windows. Then ceiling height in here is probably about 6'7", 6'8" with a flat ceiling all the way across. You have a JBL sound system, so your JBL sound controls. You have your motion activated control center here, so all the lights turn on. You have your tank levels, interior, exterior lights, and things like that. It does have a gas and electric water heater. As I can see there, it's most likely a 6-gallon gas electric water heater. Turn both the gas and the electric on at the same time to give you the fastest recovery rate on that water heater. And the one advantage to a tanked water heater versus a tankless water heater is a tanked water heater, you can heat the water on just electric, while a tankless water heater has to be heated with propane. So if you run out of propane, you're also out of hot water. But not on a tanked water heater. You can heat it with just electric. So if you run out of propane, you still can heat up your water. And storage space down underneath here. Going this way, you have your 12-volt refrigerator. This is a GE refrigerator. So nice, good size fridge. Same size fridge you'll find in a lot of higher end travel trailers. In your kitchen space, you have a 3-burner stove, so a nice big cooking surface there. No oven though, so they're giving you a standard microwave and no oven. How do y'all feel about that? No air fryer or convection oven in the microwave, so definitely designing this to be used for camping, assuming that most people will do, you know, any additional cooking that they may be doing either over the fire or on some sort of like griddle or something like that outside, as this does have an outdoor kitchen on it. And even with the outdoor kitchen, I know a lot of people, my family included, still bring our own outdoor kitchen cooking items with us. Have a nice big single basin plastic sink, AC controls, light here, light there, and where's our outlets? Outlet here, looks like just that one outlet, I suppose, on that wall. Do have a vent fan for when you're cooking, it'll vent out smells. And then storage space up through here. And on campers like this, you're gonna have like this wrapped countertop material. So it's like a thermofoil, I believe is what it's called, style countertop. It's basically like a wood wrapped countertop there. And then on your cabinets and drawers up here, similar thing. You have exposed hinges on these. So all things that make this, you know, a little bit lower price range. Travel trailer, more ease of entry getting into something like this. Now that gets us to the price real quick. Let's just take a look at this real fast. This exact one that we have here is MSRP of $44,271 and currently listed at $39,998. And you can click the link down below in the comments or description of this video to find this camper all across the country, as Blue Compass has over 100 different stores in 33 different states. And I bet you could probably even get a better price than that, I would imagine. So definitely see what you can do. Contact us through that link there if you are interested in this RV, or if you're just ready to start shopping for your RV. That's a good place to start to see a lot of different available inventory where you are located at. You have an outlet here in this corner. Open this door and you have a pass-through bathroom. Now this is something I also like about this RV. Not everybody likes this. I do like it. The pass-through bathroom gives you a huge amount of floor space compared to a non-pass-through bathroom. Also gives you a ton of additional storage space you don't usually get when you don't have a pass-through bathroom. So I love all of that. Don't get a whole lot of countertop space around the sink, but it is a larger plastic sink. No storage behind the mirror, and a little bit of storage down underneath there. So you turn around this way, you have a plastic foot flush toilet. So not the best toilet in the world, but it is positioned well where you have plenty of space around there. And then you have your shower here. You can see it is a great amount of space in that shower. You have a standard shower curtain, so if it's too narrow for you and you hit your elbows on the shower curtain or anything like that, you don't really have to worry about it. And when I step up into this space, ceiling height here is about 6'3" to right there, and about 6'5", 6'6" into the skylight or into the vent fan. So that's what you're working with as far as heights go in that shower. And pretty simple shower. It's a plastic 2-piece shower. Nothing too crazy. Hooks here to hang your clothes on or towels on. And then going back into the bedroom. This looks like this is going to be about a 60 by 75 RV queen bed. This doesn't look like a residential size queen. So RV queen. Have your clothing rod there. Space up above the bed. 2 puck lights above each individual, 1 above each individual, sorry. And then you have outlets, USB ports here, USB Type-C connection. Love to see those. Plenty of bedside table space and wardrobe storage there. Spot to connect a TV. I don't know why I had such a long pause there. I was like, A spot to connect the TV. My goodness, feeling like brain dead. Storage underneath the bed. It's not strut assisted, so you have to hold it up on your own, but you do have the storage under there, and they do cut the corners of the bed so you don't hit your knee going around. Lots of entry-level travel trailers I've seen that do not do that, so it's nice to see that is being done. Second entry door, this allows you to get to the bathroom with your slide out closed no matter what. And that is pretty much everything on the inside. So let me know what you think so far. I also want to point out you do have heat registers in the floor, so if that's an absolute deal breaker for you, this camper does utilize floor vents for its heating. Let's go ahead and pop outside and take a look at some of what's going on out here in the back, because you have to see this outdoor kitchen back here. You have a spot to connect your leashes if you have any pets with you. Underneath here, fully enclosed underbelly, so you do have all your water tanks and water lines sitting above that enclosed underbelly. And let me get my head up underneath here so I don't miss anything. You have a spare tire underneath there. You have manual stabilizers. The manual stabilizers, if you just connect a drill to the end of those, it can shoot those up and down real fast for you, even faster than an electric stabilizer actually. And then coming around the back, it is prepped to add a backup camera. It is also prepped to add the Lippert retractable ladder. And you have this big outdoor kitchen space back here that is pretty cool. You get this refrigerator off the back. You get a spray port off the back for a water source. You can see here, this is a griddle cooktop. I have to use two hands to pull this out. You know what? Let's set the camera up here real quick so I can use my two hands. This is like the one time I would like to have a camera assistant so I can more easily use my two hands to do things. But you have this griddle cooktop, so that's going to be an actual Lodge cast iron griddle cooktop that you get with this. Love that there. Spot to cook off the back. The only thing is it's not under the awning. I don't know why the camera's acting weird. Sorry, y'all. Goodness gracious, the camera not moving right was really messing with my head. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is not underneath any sort of awning, so you don't have any shade back here or anything like that, but you can set up like a tent off the back side of this, like if you wanted to. Like, you know how people, when they go camping, they set up those, it's not really a tent, it's like just a covered area. Maybe you could do something like that off the back if you felt like you needed to. But other than that, you have some storage space underneath here. You have a spot for a bottle opener, and it has that water hose. Come back along this way. You have your 50 amp power connection here, or actually, sorry, this is 30 amp. So this is a 30 amp camper, one single AC on here. Now this I think is fine for probably California where I'm at right now, and a lot of other states throughout the United States. But in Texas, I would not recommend a camper this big if you're going to camp in the summers in southern states with only one AC. That's going to be pretty miserable, not going to lie. There are other solutions. There are portable AC units that you can get, so you don't have to get a unit that has two ACs on it, but you'll definitely want another AC solution on top of that single AC if you are camping in warmer climates in the summer. See all the storage space through here. You can also see how kind of the construction is done back through here with the wood construction. And then your slide out is using a rack and pinion style slide. So you can see that under there. You come around this way, you have all of your tank flush right here, so everything comes to this one spot. So it's black and gray tanks all coming to that one area. You have a satellite connection there, city water connection, and a black tank flush valve that allows you to send pressurized water through your black tank to flush it out. And then through here you have your pass-through storage compartment. See through there. And that is pretty much everything. There is solar up on the roof. I just can't get up there to see how much solar is up there, but it's likely like 200 watts, I would imagine. I don't know for sure because I can't get up there, but there is solar nonetheless. And that is just about everything, y'all. I don't think I missed too much of anything else. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments, and of course let me know what you think down below as well. But that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.